Hi Flosstube, I'm Pam. Welcome to my channel where I talk about cross stitch and life updates, mostly cross stitch. And today is Monday, April 12th, and it is Flosstube number 26. Welcome. If you are new here, sorry, I'm always fiddling with my sleeves. If you're new here and you're watching me for the first time, I'm glad you came for a visit. I hope you stay a while. If you'd like, you can subscribe to my channel, and that way you will always know when I've got a new video. If you're a returning viewer, extra thanks, because you keep coming back for this. I don't know why, but thank you very much. And especially a big thank you to everyone who likes my videos and comments. I love the comments. Okay, some administrative stuff. I'm trying to stay on a format. And also, if you are a returning viewer, returning viewer, you're noticing this is 2 Mondays in a row. I might actually be on a schedule. This might be happening. I feel like my video is a little low. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Administrative stuff. If you are new to the world of Flosstube and cross stitching, I keep a glossary in my show notes in the description box that talks about the different kind of acronyms you'll hear me use, because I'll never remember to explain them every time. So I try to keep a good description box that will include things that I talk about on a regular basis that may not be something that a non-cross stitcher would understand or know what I'm talking about. Also, Hawk Run Hollow Stitch Together is coming up this Sunday, April 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern. There is a link, sign up link in the description box below. There's 13 people signed up so far. Originally, so now I'm changing things up a little bit and I'm gonna get confusing. Originally, it was just gonna be a master list of anybody who was going to be interested and not date specific. But, and this time that will be true, but I think for next month's Stitch Together, we will have a sign up again and it will be date specific. I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. So right now there are people signed up who know that they can't do this Sunday, the 18th Stitch Together, and that's fine. But I think next time for the next date, you'll have to sign up again. So I will be sending out an email on, I don't know whether I'll send it out Saturday or I'll send it out Sunday morning. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've done this. I'm not sure logistically which makes more sense, but I think I'll be sending out the email link on Saturday. So if you want to make sure that if you're planning on stitching with us for the Hawk Run Hollow Stitch Together on Sunday the 18th, make sure that you have signed up by Saturday, by Friday night, ideally. But I think at some point on Saturday, I'm sending out that email. If you think that you signed up and you don't receive an email by Sunday morning, message me on Instagram or shoot me an email. My email and my Instagram is in the description box, and I will try to sort that out for you. If it looks like this first time there are too many people, I don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, in the perfect world, like 10 to 15 people is, I think, a great amount. Anything more than that, and I think it will get cumbersome. So if it looks like there are too many people this time, next time I might have to cap it. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I mean, I'm hoping that a lot of you want to stitch with me, so maybe I do hope that happens, but I hate to have to cap it. So at this time though, I won't cap it. We'll just kind of see what happens. It's an experiment. Okay, so those were another administrative thing. When I went to pick the giveaway winner, which will be at the end of the video, but when I went to pick the giveaway winner and I looked at last week's video, I noticed that I had to watch an ad at the beginning. Now, I am not a monetized channel, so I'm not sure why I had to watch an ad to see my video. So now I'm curious, because I'm going to follow, I only discovered it like 10 minutes ago, so I haven't sorted this all out yet. I'm gonna have to check in with some of my Flosstube creator friends to see what the story is with that, and do a little more digging. But I'm curious now, if you are watching this video, could you let me know whether you had to watch an ad at the beginning or not? Because I don't want you to have to watch an ad. So yeah, let me know, because that was a little concerning for me, and I haven't had time to figure it out, but now I'm super curious. Like, is it something with my browser or my YouTube account that's making me watch ads on a non-monetized channel, or is it something YouTube did to me? I don't know the answer to that yet. Okay, some life updates. I'll try to make them fast. Today's my mom's birthday. She doesn't watch my channel, but I just want to say happy birthday, because I know it's tough to have a birthday during these trying times. Happy birthday to my mom. She's so cute, my mom. She's like a little she used to be 5 feet and 1/4 inch, and now she's well under 5 feet. You know, age shrinks you. She's adorable. I tower over her, and I'm only like 5'3". So it's my mom's birthday today. And also, it was, my niece had a birthday party over the weekend outside at a public park, and we all had to like bring a chair, and we all wore our masks even though we were outside, because there are quite a few of us in my family who are like days away from getting our second shot, and we just didn't want to mess that up. So I had a lovely time on Saturday outside with my family. And then I had a lovely Stitchy Friends Zoom call when I got home. And so it was a nice Saturday. It was just, I haven't seen my family even with our masks on, all in one place since September. So it was so nice to get together with my sisters and their families, and that was a good time. Also, I just recently made plans to attend Celebrations Needlework show. That might be what it's called. It's in Nashua, New Hampshire. And I'm gonna go just for the shopping with a couple of my Stitchy friends. And that's mid-May, May 14th or something like that. So I'm very excited about that. That'll be, I think, the first time I'm like out and about in like a public space with people that are not my family. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm super, super, super excited about it though. So that's something to look forward to. And I will be well past my 2 weeks post second vaccination dose. So I haven't done anything like this since, I don't know, last year. Nothing. I'm excited. Okay, so I think that was all my stuff that I wanted to talk about before we got into the Stitchy stuff. This is going to be a fast one today because I only have 2 whips to show you. I was a fairly monogamous stitcher this week. But before we get into what I worked on this week, I have 2 things that are back from the framer. I know I told you that I was going to bring Seeking Refuge to the framer, and I did, but then I decided to bring 2 projects because we got the stimulus check-in, and I was getting ready to go to the framer, and I said to my husband, you know, I could bring 2 things. And he was like, okay. And I was like, yes. So first is the one that you know went to the framer. I don't know what the heck is on it. I'm going to apologize for the glare. I film in my, dining room / kitchen, and right over here is a huge slider that I don't have curtains for. So it gives me some nice light in this space, but there might be some glare issues. I'll show you. Ready? I am so in love with this. So this is Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. And I did get the museum quality glass for this. So actually there's not a glare. There is glass here. Let me see if I can there we go. This is gonna hang on my wall year round. So I splurged for like the UV protecting glass, and I want this to last forever. So I love it. I love that like the gold here in the frame kind of picks up the gold and the flowers, and like the gold, there's some, oh my gosh. I could just look at this. Let's all just, this could be a 30-minute video where we just admire this. I'm so happy. I don't know where I'm hanging it yet. I've had it propped up back here, and it might stay there for a few weeks till I figure out where its final home is gonna be. By the way, my framer is the Preservation Framer in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. I really like them. I think they do a good job. I got this one laced, and again, the museum quality glass. And then, oh my gosh, so excited to show you this. So I did not do the museum quality glass on this one, which you can tell right away. There's some glare. This is, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like Summer is the Sea in a Shell, might actually be the name of it. And it's Corey or something like that is the designer. Super cute. But I put it in this like thick, chunky, kind of beachy white frame. And this summer it's gonna hang in that spot. Back there, like right there on the wall. So I kind of wanted it to take up space on the wall with a nice, thick, chunky frame. I'm so excited about this. And this is not an heirloom piece. I got it pinned instead of laced. I didn't splurge for the really expensive glass because it's only gonna hang in my house like 3 months of the year, and then it will get packed away. So, oh, I'm so excited about this. Oh, so pleased. Okay. I love that. That summer one has been hanging in my closet now. I think I finished it in 2017, 2018, and that was back when I was, a 99% monogamous stitcher. So I stitched it up in like a couple of months, and then it's been hanging in my closet ever since. I'm so happy that it's out and it's gonna hang for the summer. I think as soon as Mother's Day goes by, I'm gonna pop it up here, and yeah, and then it will stay there till Labor Day. And I love that it's like red, white, and blue patriotic colors without being like 4th of July. It's just, I love it. Speaking of this back here, somebody commented in my last video, I apologize, I didn't take notes on who it was, that they liked this. It says, "This is our happy place." And you probably can't see the small little letters because they said they just like the happy behind my head. I got this at Joann's. And I think like, you know how they have that whole section where you can get decor. Sorry, my arm is wicked itchy. And they're always like 40% off. So it wasn't that bad. I left like on both of these, I left the like twine that they use to hang their stuff in store, even though there's like hardware to like properly hang these things, because I would have had to move my nail holes around to make it work. And I'm not moving nail holes around because I can't have 50,000 holes on this wall. And so it works like this. Something is off though, because you can see the twine up here, but you can't see that one. I feel like I'm askew. No idea. We're gonna go with it. Okay. All right, what did I work on this week? First, I worked on, every Monday, the Pixels That Made Us Sal comes out with its, the section for that week. This is by pixstitch, and it's a charity chart that benefits Child's Play, I believe is the charity. And what you do is you make a donation to Child's Play and you send the receipt to, I think his name is Justin at Pixstitch, and then you get on the email list for the charts. And it's going to spell out gamer, and every letter is a different like gaming system. So G was the original Nintendo, A is Game Boy. So it's Game Boy Original, Game Boy Color, and then this week it's going to be Game Boy Advance, which I haven't started stitching yet. So this is all the new in the letter A that you didn't see before. So that's Game Boy Color. I haven't backstitched anything yet. I backstitched when I finished the whole letter. Oh, and I got the color and I needed to finish this guy here. I am not, I mean, I've played some video games, but I would not call myself a gamer. I'm doing this for my son, who knows who all these characters are. I do not. And the black and white and gray there in the first part of the A was the Game Boy original, which was not in color. So today, the next part came out, which is going to be something down here, and then it comes up. Something like that, which I will start stitching as soon as I'm finished filming. So I can't wait. I love this. I was a little nervous, sorry, I'm doing it on 14 count, 16 count, 14 count white Aida that I got in a tube from Michael's. I was a little nervous about doing a weekly SAL. SAL stands for stitch along, that I wouldn't be able to keep up, but it's been really easy to keep up. It takes me like 2 days, 3 days at the most to stay on track. And it's just a really fun stitch. It really is. I believe that I have the information for this stitch along in the description box below, but if I don't, I'll make sure that it's there. I usually copy and paste, so if it's not in last week's video, I'll make sure it's in this week's video. And then WIPGO, which is a game that Jessie Marie Does Stuff came up with. It's like a bingo board where you plug in your projects and set a goal for them, and then every month Jessie Marie calls 2 numbers. And so if a number has been called, I highlight it in pink, and if I've met the goal, I X it out. And then if I've met the goal but it hasn't been called yet, it gets like a dotted X. And this month she called number 3 and number 21. And for me, number 21 was the Tree of Magic by Barbara Anna. And I'm doing Barbara Anna April. So that was like the WIPGO gods were with me this month. I don't have a great picture of this completed because this is all you get with the kit. It's a kit that you get from Knit Moscow on Instagram. It's Knit Moscow. I don't know if they've got a website here. I don't remember what this alphabet is called, but if there's a website there, I can't read it. Anyway, number 21 for me was the Tree of Magic. My WIPGO 21 was the Tree of Magic into complete branch 4. I also have on there to complete branch 3, but that, for whatever reason, because I didn't plan this correctly, I should have just said complete a branch, and it didn't matter which branch. But I didn't. I gave them numbers, and that's okay. So I could have jumped down to do branch 4 and left branch 3 empty, or I could have just kind of swapped them around. But what I decided to do was try to get both branches done this month. I got my like happy smile on, and I don't want you to get excited. I did not complete both branches this week, but I did complete branch 3. And I'm like halfway done with branch 4. I got a little bit more to do in the flowers, and I gotta finish a butterfly. So here's where I am. Branch 1, 2, and 3 are done, and 4 is halfway there. I'm gonna get you up close to branch 3. There's some little bunnies in there. This bunny is very hard to see. Is this also the one that has the white cat? Yes, there's a white cat in here too. Where did he go? Oh, he's right here. I find the white is very hard to see on this fabric. This is the fabric that came with the kit. It's a 32 count linen. If I were to stitch this again, I think I would pick a darker fabric so that the white would pop more. But that's okay. It's good enough. This is gonna hang in my living room because literally all of these colors are in my curtains and rug, and these are the colors of my living room, every single one. Even my curtains actually have big flowers like that look like this in these colors. It's kind of weird. So yeah, that's it. that was all I stitched on this week. But I mean, this was a lot of stitching. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Okay. I have a little bit of haul, and most of it is actually not very stitchy related. I went to Target. I was looking for a birthday present for my niece. There was like a paint by number kit she wanted, which Target did not have, which will get me into the second part of my story. But I did go to Target and I got these wicked cute note cards. They're just blank inside, but like super cute. I can't wait to start using these. I know that this isn't stitchy related, but I do love paper and cards. So cute. Then in like the dollar section, it used to be a dollar section and now it's like $1 or $3 or $5 depending on the item. They had these like little bags. They were $3 and I thought, I've got too many projects and not enough project bags, and I hate using Ziploc bags. So something is going to end up in here. It's probably going to be Dreaming Frida I might put in there. And I like that there's a little thing for my floss and stuff. So I should have gotten more. It's a good size for me. I do a lot of like small, medium projects, and you can see through it. So you can see what project is in there. Yeah, so I was happy with that. I have been going, for a long time I was not going into stores. We were doing like curbside pickups. I have started going back into stores, but I always go first thing in the morning, like right when they open and there's like maybe less than 10 people in the whole store. I find that to be the perfect time to go into stores if you're trying to avoid crowds. And then I had to go to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is not my favorite store for a variety of reasons, but apparently that's where the paint by number kit that my niece wanted for her birthday was to be found. So there I went. And so while I was there, I picked up some floss that I needed for something I'm kitting up for my Motivated May. Last year it was basically the same premise that I did last year. I talked about my Motivated May plans in my last video, if you're curious. Lindy Stitches last year did something called Stitch Sania. It's the same thing I'm doing. I did Stitch Sania last year. I'm calling mine Motivated May though, because I feel like if I do Stitch Sania, for me, we talked about this in the last video, for me, you can't have a Sania without a mania. Like it's a play. It's still like a mental health term. That's like the opposite of mania. So I didn't want to use the term. No, I'm absolutely, if you're Stitch Sania-ing, I just made that one up. That's not a real word. But if you're doing that, that's totally fine. Again, I want to say that I'm not passing judgment on anybody who's using the term mania or sania or anything like that. It's my thing, like my thing that I don't want to do. So, and then, while I was in Hobby Lobby, I had to look at some of the other things. So I got this, what do they call these? Is it a breadboard? I don't know. I don't know what it actually is. But it's got like little doodaddy things on here. These don't matter. I'm covering this up. I'm gonna put Bent Creek. I have like a Bent Creek summer project that I'm just gonna glue right on here. And I'm gonna try to get it done this week so that you can see it next week. So that's what I did. That was all my haul. Not a lot this week. I have been really trying not to order the things. And I got to save some money because I'm going to celebrations and I plan on doing a fair amount of shopping there. Okay, plans. I plan on stitching the next piece of the gamer cell. I call it the gamer cell. It's the pixels that made us. It's its official name. But in my head, it's the gamer cell because that's what it's going to spell out. And I want to get branch 4 finished. I also would like to, before our Hawthorne Hollow stitch together, I would like to, I haven't decided yet. Wow, my words are coming out so much faster than my brain can say them today. Slow it down, Pam. I would like, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to stitch April in my year at Hawthorne Hollow, or if I'm going to stitch June, which is already halfway done. So if I'm going to stitch April, I'd like to have the black outline complete before Sunday, before we stitch together, because it would be easier if that part were done. Other plans, if I somehow miraculously finish, shoot, what day is today? Today's the 12th. I have other plans. I need to look at a calendar. May, no, we're not in May, we're in April. Today's the 12th. Tomorrow, I want to do a little of my Halloween stitching for, Dark 13 stitching. So that's going to come out. On the 14th is the day that I take out my I Love My Husband project. And then the 15th, a whole bunch of stuff happens. The next part of my Animal Crossing stitch along comes out. And I think the next part of Dreaming Frida comes out. I might have to let the Halloween piece go. I don't think I'm going to stitch on Tree of Magic at all this week. I will be surprised if it comes back out. That's okay. It's a full week. It's a full week. It's going to work out. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, now that I'm looking at a calendar, Tree of Magic is not happening this week. There are other things. There will be so many whips to show you next Monday. Okay, back to my notes. That's it for plans. In like non-stitchy plans, I plan on cleaning my kitchen today. Today, Monday is the day that I pick up my grocery order, and I unpacked it, and then anything that didn't go in the fridge and freezer, I left on my counters. My counters are a disaster right now, so I need to tackle that at some point in between my stitching today. Okay, so that just leaves us with our giveaway. Last week, I was giving away Boys and Bugs by Country Cottage Needleworks. Holy moly, where's my coffee? Way over there. I'm just gonna let it go. We're almost done. And I told you that you needed to use the word bugs in your comment, and I would use the YouTube comment picker. It was my first time. It was so easy. Why haven't I been using it this whole time? It was so easy. Anyway, the giveaway winner was Sarah C. Yay, Sarah C. So Sarah had filled out my Happy Mail form, which meant I don't have to chase her down for her address, which is, thank you so much, Sarah. Where's my next giveaway? So that will hopefully go out in the mail with my other giveaways that still need to head out in the mail. That's my other plans. Hit the post office this week. Okay, I have one more giveaway, and it's another Pass the Stash. So this is a gently used chart, and it is, what is it called? Happy Dad Day. Wow, say that 5 times fast. By the Trilogy. I stitched this up for my dad a few years ago. It's already FFO'd and living at my parents' house, so I do not have it to show you, but it's a super cute little chart. I mean, this is like stitch in a day. You could totally sap this, start and finish, or, a weekend, 2 days. It will not take you very long at all. And it calls for a bunch of overdyes, but you don't have to use overdyes. There's a DMC conversion. And there is a charm that goes in here. I didn't have the charm, and that's okay. It looked super cute without the charm. I did think, so if you were crafty, what I really thought you could do is stick like, like fly fishing, those like feathery things. You could stick maybe something like that in there without the hook, or with the hook if you're brave. That would be cute, like as a little extra on there. Anyway, if you would like to be in the running for this, you need to be 18 so that you can give me your email address. Please do not use any words like giveaway or enter or prize or anything like that. I hate to delete comments, but I don't want to draw people onto my channel who are only looking to win things. I mean, winning things is fun. I like to win things. I recently won something. I can't wait for it to get here to show you. But preferably I'd like to be crafters or stitchers or somebody who's going to use this. Hopefully, although whatever happens to it once it's in your hands, that's your call. Anyway, where were we in the rules? I'm all over the place today. Be 18, fill out my Happy Mail form so I don't have to chase you down for your address. And then use the word fish in your comment, however you'd like to. My dad tried to teach me how to fish when I was little. He has 5 daughters, and he tried to teach us all how to fish, and none of us fish. None of us liked it. And then I think we always kind of hurt his heart a little bit when we fished because we were never good at catching fish and not having them swallow the hook. I don't want to talk about it. He stopped taking us fishing. Okay, so that's the giveaway for next week. I will see you all on Monday. Again, please let me know if you're seeing ads in my videos. I need to get that sorted out. Thanks for visiting with me. Stay safe and healthy and have a great stitchy week. Bye, everyone.